Well, hey guys, welcome to The Corner, Disney edition, where we talk about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the princess who talks to animals, who sings to them, and who meets seven dwarves who are happy, mad, angry, silly, dopey, and you know all the characters already, and who gets saved by Prince Charming. With this is the episode where we go about Disney princesses. What? We're not doing Disney princesses? Then what are we talking about? Oh, I gotcha. So let's redo that. Well, you guys, welcome to the corner where we talk about anime, manga, and everything in between. And today we are talking about Snow White with the red hair. What is Snow White with the red hair? Well, as you can tell through my little stream a little bit below, it is Snow White, red hair, beautiful woman of the land. Pretty much what it is. It's a Funimation dubbing that I have found interesting myself, with the fairy tale characters named Snow White in it. Snow White herself being a different name in this anime for certain reasons. This adaptation of the fairy tale is a very interesting one because you still get fairy tale situations in the whole anime series where they mock the fairy tale things. Like in the first episode, which we are reviewing today, is where she comes into these stories. She is a herbalist who helps out people with their sicknesses and diseases. This coming into play, the king finds out about her through peasant on the road who he decides to say, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most beautiful woman of them all?" And he points out, well, I hear there is a person in this town over here that has beautiful red hair, amazing complexion. She is, to my opinion, the most beautiful one of them all. But before that even happens, the guard was like, "Sire, it's not a mirror." I know it's not a mirror type of situation. So they mock a lot of things that were done in the fairy tale, and it goes on throughout the whole situation of the first episode as well. We get Snow White, who gets bombarded by the guards at this point, saying that she is to be the prince's new concubine, and that she is supposed to go from her place and go to the castle to be his concubine. Her not wanting to do this, she chops off her hair, makes sure she puts up enough medicine for the people of the town, and disappears to a place where she thinks is safe. Well, safe in her thought process, because it is now abandoned. Nobody lives there, and she is now in a little bit of trouble from what was going on. But she ends up meeting Zen, who ends up getting hurt by her by accident. The whole situation that ends up happening is he's hurt on the arm, and he doesn't trust her to heal him at this point in time, give him some medicine to make sure it heals properly. So she hurts herself to gain his trust, and this impresses Zen, and who ends up going into the house, and then them just talking after that point and hanging out. This whole situation in turn comes to Prospect as they leave so she can go out to search for herbs or something like that. I don't remember exactly what they were doing out there, but they ended up talking, coming back, finding a basket of apples, and moving on from there. This whole process of the apples on the doorstep bring up the point. Everybody knows it's coming because it's in the fairy tale itself. The apples are poisoned. The poisoned apples, Snow White depicts as something that's fading in beauty because of how red they are. And then there was a corny thing about how red is just a sign of destiny and stuff like that. Well, as time moves on, he bites into the apple to show that it still tastes good, and he is now poisoned by the poisoned apple. This being the case, there is a lot that happens after this point. The guards walk in and see that she didn't bite into the apple. It was Zen himself, and was like, "Oh, that's too bad. Well, if you want the antidote, you have to come with us to the prince." And so she is taken to the prince, who she pleads for the antidote, and he says, "As long as you become my concubine, I will give whoever needs the antidote the antidote." She grudgingly agrees, and Zen pops in to make a big scene, saying, "I take a lot of poison, so I can move around while being poisoned half the time because I'm used to the effects." And then revealing the fact that he is the prince of a different kingdom, a higher prince than the prince already there. This being the case, all of a sudden, tables turn, given the antidotes as it is to the prince, and she is now free to do as she pleases. So they end up going back to the house at this point in time without much conflict, and because that prince was really kind of fearing him. So they get back, and Zen's like, "Well, you can come with us to our kingdom and enjoy a peaceful life." And so she accepts it after saying that she was a poison to him, like a poisoned red apple, and that phrase keeps going on, but she ends up going on about that. And through the whole anime, it pushes the point of this being her story. Her story is her what she wants it to be, and this is why this anime becomes completely different from becomes an adaptation of a completely different story, a situation that will tell a different tale. Her red hair, her beauty itself, is obviously going to cause a lot of conflict in future episodes. And I'm hoping through this episode by episode review, we can cover every complication her red hair has got her into, and her beauty itself, her being a herbalist, being able to do what she needs to do as well. When it comes to human factor, really becomes a different situation at hand. So we hit a very intriguing and interesting anime in general. Snow White with the red hair is a fairy tale anime with it's not. It seems like a fairy tale rom-com anime. That's pretty much what I can pretty much bring it up to because of the fairy tale characters and storyline in the first place. We get past the first part of the whole thing, so maybe we'll find. Maybe in future episodes we'll see an adaptation of the Seven Dwarves or something. You know, I guess that could be possible, but I highly doubt it. I'm hoping that I haven't gone too far in the beginning of the video, and if I have, I will. But until the next time, you guys, I hope you guys have a great day and a fun one as well. Hey guys, thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you press the like button below. If you have any comments, the same thing goes for there. Leave your comment below. If you guys have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys press the subscribe button right over here. And my latest videos are right over here if you want to continue on my reviews. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day and a fun one.